Hi, my name is Toshiki Nakashige, and I am an alumnus of the USJC Emerging Leaders Program, class of 2018. I live in New York and conduct postdoctoral research at the Rockefeller University, where I study the chemical biology of the human microbiome. I'm a scientist, and I also love art and the humanities. It's never really been easy combining such different interests, but last year I started a podcast where I talk with scientists from all backgrounds, not just about their research, but also about their lives as people. I recently had the chance to host a live podcast interview at my university through an outreach organization called RockEDU. I interviewed microbiologist Dr. Victor Torres, and we talked about his journey as an eager scientist from Puerto Rico who was fascinated with bacteria to medical school professor at NYU. Since the USJC annual conference, I've been trying to get more involved in the New York region. I hosted a U40 happy hour with my ELP classmate Eiko Okamoto and helped organize a business event featuring Japanese startup companies. I'm currently working on another podcast with USJC member and my friend Susan Hamaker called The Big Root. The tagline of the podcast is that it's a podcast about everywhere Japaneseness. My experience in USJC and ELP has taught me that being Japanese American and being influenced by Japanese culture comes in many forms. The goal of the podcast is to celebrate that Japaneseness touches all corners of the world. In our podcast, we'll be interviewing community leaders, entrepreneurs, and champions of culture in New York. The first episode of The Big Root features USJC's own Rona Thiessen, and I interviewed her over a sake tasting at Brooklyn Kura. The subjects we talk about in the podcast are important to Susan and me, and we're excited for you to listen. Being surrounded by such esteemed people in ELP really pushes me to think about how I can contribute to society and to bring people together. I'm always grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this community, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with USJC.